Hello, my name is Ananya.
Hello, my name is Sanjana.
And I'm Aarna, and this is our video on states of matter in space. The concept is states of matter related to space.
Firstly, solids have a definite shape and do not conform to the shape of the container they're put into. Comets and asteroids are related to space because they can be found in the Kuiper Belt. By studying the belt, scientists are able to understand how planets were formed. Liquids are free flowing and do not have a rigid shape. Liquids are related to space because of the boiling experiments conducted on an orbiting space shuttle, which provided scientists the first look of boiling in space. In gravity, vapor bubbles form on the surface of the liquid and, because of buoyancy, rise to the top. The space shuttle boiling experiments are increasing our knowledge of how water can act in space. Lastly, gases expand freely to fill the whole container, having no fixed shape or volume. Hydrogen is essential to our life. It fuels the sun, which converts hundreds of million tons of hydrogen into helium every second. As for the behavior of molecules and solids, the particles are rigid and always in contact with each other. There is little free space for the particles to move around. In a liquid, the particles can move and slide past each other, but there is still a little free space for the particles to move around. In a gas, the particles can roam everywhere.
Plasma is the most abundant phase of matter in the universe. In this phase, electrons have been stripped from the nucleus and float around freely within the plasma. Plasma particles are fanned out and move around arbitrarily, yet unlike gas, they contain a few free particles and electrons, which gives plasma its ability to conduct electricity. Plasma is created in a high energy situation and is found throughout the solar system and beyond. It is found in the interstellar and intergalactic media and more. Scientists use the sun to see how plasma behaves in naturally occurring conditions. By studying the sun, we can learn how to use energy in nuclear energy generators in the form of magnetic confinement fusion reactors. These are safer, cleaner, and more efficient alternative to fission reactors. Bose-Einstein condensate is when the temperature reaches absolute zero. You can create VEC with a few special elements like rubidium. When the temperature is near absolute zero, the atoms begin to clump together. They can't move at all and they lose almost all of their energy. Since there's no more energy left to transfer, all atoms have the exact same level. There are no longer thousands of separate atoms, but instead there's one big superatom. It does not occur naturally on Earth or in space, but on the ISS, scientists have created it before in a special environment. VEC is important in understanding space because scientists want to produce VEC so that they can test its properties. A theory suggests that VEC could serve as the basis for very highly sensitive sensors. These sensors can be used by scientists and researchers to better and further understand phenomena like gravitational waves, which are ripples in spacetime.
Aerospace engineering is the primary field of engineering related to the design, development, testing, and production of spacecraft. This field has traditionally focused on problems related to atmospheric and spaceflight. The path to become an aerospace engineer is: first, you must graduate from high school with courses in engineering, physics, and astronomy. You would enroll in courses in mathematics, science, physics, and chemistry in high school and college. Earning a bachelor's degree in aerospace engineering and participation in an internship will help you. The program ranges from 4 to 5 years depending on the school. Lastly, to secure your job, get your engineering license, which will enable you to work in good companies. You can start working at NASA or SpaceX or more to grow in your field. Aerospace engineers and scientists take states of matter and how they change in the conditions in outer space into consideration before developing different space aircrafts and satellites.
Gravitational waves relate to VEC. Phenomena like gravitational waves carry information, and once scientists can detect this information carried by the waves, we can observe the universe in a way never possible before, which can provide astronomers and scientists with a first glimpse at wonders which can be unseeable. Scientists can now see parts of the universe like black holes and dark matter. Magnetosphere is made up of plasma. This is the region around the planet, specifically speaking about the Earth, and is consumed with the planet's magnetic field. The magnetosphere occurs when the solar wind and the Earth's magnetic field clash and interact. Plasma processes provide a part of the electromagnetic energy which powers particles in the field. Scientists use the plasma found in the magnetosphere to learn more about the changes in the ionosphere, potentially resulting in novel changes in the atmosphere, including one earthly wonder such as northern lights.
Nebulae are made up of huge amounts and clumps of gas and space debris. This is caused by the aftermath of a dying star or in the beginning of the formation of a new star. The gravity of the space dust and these gases slowly drift into one another, creating larger clumps of matter. The gaseous forms of these in space are heated up at high temperatures into the center of the phenomena, taking in the dust particles, creating the beginning of new stars.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.